I didn't talk to him at all. He just, they told me to go in. The coaches did, and Murray waved me off. And, I don't know anything else. I haven't talked to him at all.
What was your feelings about it? I mean, obviously you got in there and finished a great drive to finish the half, and had a pretty good game, all of it. But I'm sure your heart's with
yeah. Like I said earlier, everyone knows Murray's career and how tough he's been. He's always been that guy that everyone thought that, man, he gets hit, he gets smacked, he gets back up. And you always thought that no hit could really keep him down. And it's kind of jaw-dropping to just see him get limped off the field because for 5 years he's never even had like a minor injury. He's so tough. But that's just the nature of sports. That's the nature of being a backup. You always got to be ready when your number's called on. And there's, especially with the way that we've played this year. There's many times through the week I'm like, should I even prepare? Because I got voices in my head telling me, should I prepare? I might not play. Is this worth it? And it just goes to show you, man. Just you always prepare like you're going to play because you never know when it's going to come. That's what I'm planning on.
Yeah, I mean that's obviously a big rival.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I'm going to watch the game tomorrow and then start preparing for Tech. I don't think anything in my preparation is going to change because I've been preparing like I've been the starter the whole year, and I think that's what's going to help me. I don't have a lot of game time experience, but I'm an older guy and I've been here a while, and I know my teammates believe in me, and that's what's the most important thing.
Hutson, given how fast you had to come into the game and how much you were basically sitting on the sideline the whole night, do you think you did the most you could do out there tonight, or do you think you could do a little bit more?
I thought just as from without watching the film or anything, I thought I made good decisions. And I felt comfortable. I felt great out there operating the offense. There's always things you can learn from, and I won't. I'll see that when I watch the film. But I feel good. I feel good.
When he goes down, is it like a blend of heartbreak for him?
Yeah.
Kind of also, but
yeah, it's like you realize you're kind of in shell shock, and then you're like, oh, I got to get ready. So you gotta quickly put it behind you. But after the game's over, it's you're I don't know, you're just wondering what the injury is, how long is it going to be out. I don't know any of that yet.
I was trying to remember, have you gone into the game in the first half in your career? I couldn't remember.
No.
Is it going to help you if presuming that you have to go next week to
I think
gotten these snaps?
Yeah, I think it was huge. I really do. I think the biggest thing is just kind of getting in there and playing in front of a big crowd. Because execution and game plan and stuff like that, I know how to run the offense and I feel comfortable. It's a different feeling when you're playing in front of a ton of people.
So what do you think guys in the program got a kind of quiet confidence about you? Because you hear that all the time around Hutson. Nobody says they don't say there's not going to be any drop off, but they say we are really confident in Hutson.
I just think it's just throughout my years I've just prepared and been behind a guy that is probably the greatest UGA quarterback of all time, and the guys see me day in and day out. They see me at practice. Obviously, I haven't gotten a ton of game reps, so a lot of them saying that's probably off practice reps. But that's just your job as a backup. And when you come here, even though you're not starting, my mindset is, okay, well, I'm competing at least for next year. Even ever since I've been here, I might not be competing with Murray because he's a star, but I'm competing with this third string, fourth string. You're competing all the time, and so.
How tough has the unknown been for you, Hutson?
It's been very tough. It's been very tough. It's probably been my biggest challenge. It's hard to go week in and week out and prepare and never know if you're going to get to play. And like I was saying earlier, you go so many weeks from preparing and not getting to play. The next week comes up, you're like, man, should I even do this? And you look at tonight as an example. Just when you think it won't count, it will. And so I think through my faith and through a great family and a more improved and more mature attitude. through what I've gone through, it's really helped me with my preparation.
When will you talk to Aaron? Will you try to get in touch with him tonight?
I don't know.
Is that one of those things where you just kind of let him process it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I probably honestly won't contact him tonight because from what I've heard, you know, I don't want to get in that business. I'll probably at least wait till tomorrow, or I don't know, something I just got to think about.
Thanks for your time, bud.